Welcome to Priory Community School. I'm very pleased that you've decided to take a look at our school.
It really sets you up for what you're going to do in real life.
It's a completely different experience.
There's a lot of encouraging teachers, you get a lot of support.
One thing we do is we never limit the potential for our students.
Our motto at Priory is students first.
If it hasn't engaged all students, then for us that isn't enough.
Teachers here are fantastic, they help you no matter what questions you've got.
I used to be really bad in year 7 and 8 in English, and I don't even know how I got into higher set, but they thought I could, and then because of them I ended up getting an A in my mock, which is like, yay!
They must be absolutely optimistic with the students, contagiously optimistic in fact.
As long as they push me, then I know I can do it, because they have a lot of faith in you.
Because if we don't believe in them, who will?
And they'll make time for you, so it's all about the students really, which is really cool. Then you're going to get better at it and you're going to learn more skills that you could use later on in life.
We've got great facilities, probably the best facilities.
I think one of the key things has been the investment in new technology.
Options for you to do what you want to do.
It's really good because it just explores so many different things, and you just don't know where you're going to go from one lesson to the other.
All the good work they've done can actually really help them to come away from Priory with some really good grades and some great experiences.
Our results in terms of examination outcomes have been outstanding in recent years. In fact, this year we received a letter directly from the government to say that we are the 24th school in the country on a list of about 3,000 schools for sustained improvement.
The best results we've ever had.
The results we achieve in humanities are phenomenal.
The faculty's gone from strength to strength really.
The maths department is one of the real success stories of Priory over the last few years.
So it's not just 1 year improvement, that's sustained over the last 4 years. But again, we're not complacent here, and it's okay talking about previous results. I suspect you want to know what's happening in the future, and we can guarantee you that that will continue in terms of our examination outcomes. And why I can say that is because we have a very healthy outlook on budgeting and income generation at PCSA. So we trade our services to 46 schools and local authority for a health and safety service. That money comes into school, and we budget that in terms of getting more and more staff into the school. So as students come in to year 7, class sizes will be reducing over the coming years. So this year we've appointed an additional teacher into English and an additional teacher into mathematics. So in those 2 areas, class sizes are reducing.
So as teachers we get to focus on students much more closely. We get to give them the individual feedback, the targets to help them progress so that they can achieve their final outcomes.
Our success in terms of outcomes have been probably also predicated on the idea that we do a lot of teacher training here. So we're able to train staff at the school, and obviously one of the things that we can see during the training period is who are the outstanding trainees. So I'm able to offer jobs to the very best trainees in the southwest of England, and they come in to teach your children at PCSA.
The teachers who have been amazing, and they've just brought confidence back.
Our results in recent times have been outstanding, but this school says it's not just about exam results, it's about a wealth of other things we can offer your children. But equally we're very passionate about the creative arts, so we have a permanent art display here at the school and very high outcomes in art, and also in music and in drama.
Teachers here are fantastic, they help you no matter what questions you've got.
Well, we like to encourage students to be inspired.
As creative teachers, we like to be creative all the time when we are teaching.
You need a passion for what you do, whether that's music, art or drama.
Every student has an hour of drama per week in the lower school.
Since I've been here, it's like showed me a lot more about it and how much I do actually want to do it.
Passionate about getting the right exam results for our students, but equally as passionate about making sure they have opportunities to take part in artistic events at the school.
As long as you've got a passion for it and you've got a bit of a flame and a bit of an imagination, you can go with it.
I think as a creative team we put students first at all times.
At then 3:15 our period 6 activities start, which again provides a range of computing and sushi and sports and music and orchestra and choir and band and so forth after school. So we really encourage all the new year 7s to take part in an after school activity.
Priory's always had a tradition of offering extracurricular activities.
The enthusiasm of the students is brilliant.
Because there's loads and they're like every day after school.
They're really successful as well, and the clubs are what stand out for me.
Maintain the traditional clubs and activities that go on, the football fixtures, rugby fixtures, netball fixtures, drama productions. But we've also introduced some more left field sessions.
They're fun, really fun.
One of the things we're going to develop in the next year or so are our world languages.
Because it always helps to have an extra language.
This year in Period 6 we've been able to offer Japanese and Mandarin.
It's taught a lot differently than other subjects.
Just different every day.
Yes, we understand it's difficult. Yes, we understand they're nervous. But actually, they can do it.
Over the next couple of years we'll be looking to employ staff who are able to give your children an experience of world languages and world culture. We're very passionate at Priory about sport.
Our core curriculum covers a massive range of sports, really wide range of sports.
There's always a lot of stuff going on here. They cater for you massively.
They make sure that you can understand what you're doing.
Always have had a really high reputation for sport.
I help a lot with the rugby. I've been involved quite closely with the Year 10 rugby team. They've done quite well this year.
Students here have had much success nationally.
We've been really successful and we've got a really great reputation sports-wise. A lot of our teams regularly do well in both local and national competitions.
We've got magnificent playing fields here at Priory, and next year we're developing our sports facilities into a community fitness suite as well. And we overstaff our PE department, so I've got 2 additional PE staff. So again, class sizes in PE are really low. And also 2 of our staff work in a local primary schools to develop sport. So if your children are into sport and physical activity, as I hope they are, Priory is absolutely the place to come to our magnificent sporting education. So we have a strapline that's called Relentless Optimism, and that means really that we're absolutely relentless on little things. So we're relentless on uniform standards, plain white tops, black trousers, black shoes, and no training shoes on the site unless they're doing PE. So part of the changeover is also talking to students about their learning. We're also obviously checking that their uniforms absolutely as we want it at the top class school, and we're relentless on attendance. In fact, we're aiming this year to have 97% attendance at PCSA, which is an exceptionally high national rate.
We're very aware that students work best when they're positive and they're motivated.
This is our changeover in lessons, so we change over 5 times a day here. We have 5 periods of 1 hour at Priory, and I ask our staff to be out here talking to the students, just seeing how they are, have they had a good day, and engaging with them about their learning. So it's completely wireless, so the whole site here is a wireless site. So if they bring in their laptops or their mobile technology, we have a healthy policy here that they can use their mobile technology, but only if the teacher allows it. So if it's used inappropriately, we take action, but more often than not, obviously, our students use it absolutely wonderfully well.
The process for supporting all students here at Priory starts long before they actually walk through our door in September.
But as I say, it's not just about great teachers in the classroom, it's about a whole team ethic at Priory.
We liaise with primary staff as much as we can, so we get information, we find out strategies that work well and how students respond.
Parent support advisors, a whole wealth of people behind the scenes supporting the education at the school.
Once they're with us in Priory, we have lots of support available. We have a dedicated team of staff in the base who can offer one-to-one support and small group support. We regularly review the provision for students.
We're always supporting students with one-to-one work whenever they want it, whenever they ask for it, before school, after school, whatever they need, we will try and help.
We're able to keep reviewing our support and keep meeting the needs of all students. We liaise with parents regularly. We encourage parents to come in and talk to us so that we can have a joined up approach to what works for our students here at Priory.
We believe that technology is the most important thing in any student's life.
Students use the computers as much as possible.
And we've got about 50 iPads in school now.
There's always some new software you can use, new skills to learn.
You're actually getting out there and doing practical stuff instead of actually just sat down typing all the time.
There's not many secondary schools in the country who would give their students 2 hours of ICT in years 7 and 8.
Getting away from the old-fashioned ideas of just students knocking nails in wood. We are really pushing the technologies, offering robotics,
catering,
engineering, resistant materials,
food and child development,
electronics,
systems,
cooking,
textiles,
They all incorporate different elements of design and technology.
So what we want is the students leaving us in 5 years' time with a real good understanding of what modern technology is all about.
So we're enhancing technology as much as we possibly can and getting the students to use technology responsibly. We're pretty passionate here about maths. We love maths at PCSA.
Maths is incredibly important, not only in a school context but in a real world context as well.
It's always been interesting and great fun.
You get to learn new things, you get to go outside, you get so many different ways of learning. It's fun.
I'm working for my A right now. I've got a B so far.
I could drop it, I could drop maths and say, that's it, I'm happy with my C. But I want to push myself because I know the staff can help me to push myself to get my B for college, which is what I need.
I managed to get my C and now I'm redoing it so I can hopefully get A star.
They make you realise, I think, yes, I can do it. They're positive towards it.
2006 at Priory we had 34% of our students get a C+ in mathematics. Last year we had 72% of the students get a C+ in maths.
Our leadership team actually take small groups of students in key groups. It's very rarely that you'll find a principal of school teaching a group of 6 or 7 students 3 times a week.
Maths is an interesting subject for us because we've managed to bonus staffing into mathematics, so many of the students now will be in groups in year 11 in groups as small as 5 or 6 students. So lots of one-to-one opportunities and interventions can happen.
Well, they want to push you, but they don't want to push you so that it's overwhelming and you become worried and scared. They want to push you but believe that you can do it as well.
Ideally, we create a culture and an environment where every student counts.
Science is our top performing area with 93% science last year.
So right from when students join us in Year 7, it's about engaging our students as much as possible within the subject.
Science lessons are good fun, especially when they're in Year 7.
There's lots of revision you can go to after school, and we've got lots of lessons and the teachers help you out.
We had an excellent year for exam results this summer, the best results we've ever had.
Some of the GCSE exam papers we do gets us ready.
We're all about success here at Priory, whatever qualification students end up embarking on, because it's about what students can do after Priory that counts.
We've always been really strong in English.
The teachers who have been amazing and they've just brought confidence back into being able to do well in English.
In 2011, the English language GCSE results were 84% A to C. The students that took English literature, 98% achieved an A star to C. And in media, 99% of our students achieved an A star to C.
I've progressed so much in English.
Thanks to the help and support of the English department.
We've realised our goal. We are now the #1 English faculty in North Somerset.
We absolutely believe that every single student at PCSA can achieve their target grade plus and go on to change the world.